So welcome back to another episode, my friends. I'm bringing you a bonus episode every Friday for the month of August and September. These are on-location interviews that I did while I was at the National Health Association conference in June. And so I'm introducing you every Friday to a new guest, a new individual that I got to interview at the NHA conference. So I hope that you enjoy these conversations. They're very short. I filmed them on location. I didn't use a mic. I was just inspired to see why people went to the conference and what they were getting out of it. And I hope that you enjoy. This is the Healthy Lifestyle Solutions podcast, and I'm your host, Maya Acosta. If you're willing to go with me, together we can discover how simple lifestyle choices can help improve our quality of life and increase our longevity in a good way. Let's get started.
Well, my name is Rhonda Jones. I'm originally from Dallas, but I live in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I started coming to the NHA conference about 4 years ago. And the reason why I came is because I'd always wanted to hear Joel Fuhrman in person, and I found out he was going to be here. And so that was what brought me here. But I love coming to the conference. They have great speakers, great information on plant-based diet, and that's normally what brings me here.
Awesome. I've never seen him speak. It's going to be my first time too. What inspired you to explore a whole food plant-based diet, and how has it impacted your overall health and well-being?
Well, I was vegetarian for 13 years. And my doctor at one point said, "Oh, you should never be a vegetarian. You need to start eating meat," because I was having trouble with my weight. And so I did. I started eating meat, and I did eat meat for, 3 or 4 years. And I really got sick. I felt terrible. I had a lot of gastrointestinal problems, constipation, indigestion, that kind of thing. And so I saw Rip Esselstyn on Sunday morning back in, 2008, and he was talking about the Engine 2 diet. And I thought, well, maybe I'll give that a try. Well, within 3 weeks, I was 100% better. And I wanted to get my husband to do it, but he, was somewhat resistant. And unfortunately, he had heart disease, and I felt like this would be really good for him. But he passed away the next year. So when that happened, I really wanted to get the word out to others that you don't have to die, that there is something else that you can do, and that is a whole food plant-based diet. So that's when I made the decision to become a health coach. And because from my own experience, I'm 45 pounds lighter. My blood pressure is good, my cholesterol is good. I really don't know if I would even be here now if I hadn't started the plant-based diet.
Yeah. Well, since the day I met you, I've always felt you look awesome. I think you
Thank
radiate
you.
health.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about what you would like to create in New Mexico, in your area?
Carlsbad is a tough spot because we're mostly barbecue and steak, and we have a lot of cattle people that live down there. So I do want to try to start a Plant Pure Nation pod there, or some way to build up a community, because if nothing else for my own self, because it's really hard when you're in an island by yourself. And since I moved to Carlsbad, I lost a lot of the support that I had in Dallas. So that's something I really would like to do.
Yeah. And the great thing is that when you do come to these conferences, you connect with like-minded people. So in many ways, this is where you come to feel support as well.
Yes, this really helps me. It kind of recharges me, and I go back and I feel excited, and I'm much better eating plant-based and not fudging. So yeah, no, it really helps me a great deal.
Awesome. Are there any links that you'd like to share with my listeners if they're interested in following you or connecting with you? Like maybe we'll have somebody from New Mexico, the Carlsbad area, who's watching this.
That would be great. I have a Facebook page, and you would just send me a Facebook request, just Rhonda Jones.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda, for being here today.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to the Healthy Lifestyle Solutions podcast with your host, Maya Acosta. If you've enjoyed this content, please share with one friend who can benefit. You can also leave us a 5-star review at ratethispodcast.com/HLS. This helps us to spread our message. As always, thank you for being a listener.